Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Vidhostice Maps. This is a map by Team JZD Vidhostice. It is 572.89 megabytes to download. It is currently for PC and Mac players only. So we're going to go ahead and start off by reading the description, and then we'll go ahead and get into the map. It says, welcome to Vidhostice. This map is created according to the real map background, but for greater enjoyment of the game, there are fields, meadows, forests, and villages improved and supplemented with production and sales places. The map is dominated by a completely new hop plant, a large sugar factory, a limestone quarry, and many other things you will see for yourself. Map details, there's our dog walking in, I love it. Map details is 143 purchasable plots, more than 20 forest areas. We recommend the more trees mod, 65 fields and meadows, plus more than 20 grass areas. 1 hop plant, 5 vineyards, more than 20 productions, more than 20 redemptions. I don't know what that means, it says including train. I'm assuming that means sell points probably. Around 10 places to buy raw materials, 1 animal dealer, 1 sheep, 1 horse, 2 pigs, 2 cows, 1 BGA, 1 store for urea, 1 digestate storage, 1 hayloft, and more. And then if I scroll down here a little bit, it says the JZD Vidhostice team wishes you pleasant entertainment. Attention, the map requires the following mods so it requires 4 mods, what it's saying now. It says the shed for veils, the bunker silo small, the AdBlue filling station, those are all by Team JZD Vidhostice, and then also the hops equipment by Team JZD Vidhostice and Ziphack. So I have all those downloaded. If you download this from the Mod Hub's website, you have to download those individually by clicking the links at the bottom. But if you download this from the in-game Mod Hub, which most of you probably are going to do, you don't have to worry about that. Automatically install them. So there we go. We are here, new farmer mode. Here's the map. That's kind of our starting farm in here. Oh, we have a lot of land actually. That's where we start out. Wow, a lot of stuff going on. We will probably do this one as a flyover as well, only because there's going to be so much to see on here, and I think that'll just be a little bit easier. And I'm not going to be able to give all the details and everything. There's all sorts of stuff everywhere. All these little plots of stuff. Pretty cool, though. You can buy all the peripheral area if you'd like to. Everything like that. Now, we do have hops on here. I'm not sure if they're going to show up. They are. Okay, perfect. They're going to show up on there. We have the hops down there, it looks like. I don't know if you can plant any more, to be honest. We'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, we'll take a look at that as we go around. A lot of grass fields out there, so no big deal there. If we go down through here, yeah, I'm assuming you plant more. Planted in March, harvest in August, September. We'll take a look at how to do that here in a little bit. Let's go down to the very bottom, take a look at any new... Oh, there's a lot of new product types in here. So after stones, we have limestone, wheat, dried, barley, dried oats, dried corn, malt, compost, biomass, feed for dairy cows, complete feed for pigs, complete feed for laying hens, raw hops, dried hops, Camelimo lemonade, powdered sugar, beet cuttings, molasses, lime sludge, empty pallets, powdered flour, heating oil, overalls, t-shirts, straw pellets, hay pellets, wooden pellets, and then straw pellets packed, hay pellets packed, wooden pellets packed, and that is everything. So wow, there's a lot of new products on here. Yeah, we'll just keep rocking and rolling, I think. Start with $100,000 in new farmer mode, no starting loan. We do have a cow barn and 2 pig farms ready to go. Our cows already have some food and stuff, and we already have some cows. There are contracts in the fields you do not own. That's a great fertilizing contract there. We do start off with production trains, the comber and dryer for hops. So again, you're just putting heating oil, pallets, raw hops, and hops in, and you're getting yourself dry hops. I'm assuming, why is raw hops and hops different? I'm assuming, oh, hop dryer to get to, interesting. So depending on what you put in, whether you put hops or raw hops in, you get different results here. Interesting. Hop waste. So this is more wasteful, it looks like, maybe the hops, but I don't know how you get one or the other, regardless of that. Then we also have the cereal dryer here, which is going to dry all those guys out for you. 20 collectibles on the map, and then that's pretty much everything in here that we need to take a look at. So let's take a look in the store where our starting equipment is. And actually, one thing I want to take a look at down here, hops equipment. This is how we're going to run, I'm assuming, hops from here. This is vine trailer used to transport hops during harvest. This is the picker used to harvest hops. It's kind of a cool little thing right there. I'm assuming that those two hook up together. Yeah, but anyhow, we have the cultivator suited for working in hops field, and then we have the cutters used to cut off the tops of the remains, is used to cut off the remains of hops after harvesting. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I'm not an expert on any of this in terms of how to use all that, but those are all the stuff in there. And there's also some specific stuff for this map in here. So we have some concentrated herbicide, That's interesting. Yeah, lizard concentrated herbicide. Interesting. Nitric acid, stain, and we also have some trailers that can haul the various products on here. Fuel trailer, it's got Def Blue added. And then we also have a pickup truck here. So there we go. That's all the added stuff right there. And then if we actually go back in the store for a second and take a look at our starting equipment, we start off with a Kloss Arian 610, Fent Fabric 511C. We also have our Zeter Proxima HS, which is part of the Hops equipment pack. We also have, holy smokes, we have a lot of tractors, a Zeter Crystal HT 170, a Valtra Valmet 8750, and a John Deere 7810. We also have two CH 770 harvesters. We have two grain headers for them and a corn header. We also have that modded pickup truck right here. A couple of trailers in here, two Branther Power Flexes. We also have a couple of small plows, a couple of small cultivators, power harrow, a seeder, and that doesn't have hops listed. Nope. Okay. A planter doesn't have hops listed, so I'm assuming they're going to be very vine-like based on everything. And then we also have a sprayer setup there, fertilizer spreader. We have a manure spreader, slurry tank, mower setup there, tedder, windrower, forage wagon. We have a forestry trailer there. Continuing on, under animals, we have a feed mixer and a water trailer here. And this one you can see has some of the new products in there. So we have the, looks like, I think that's whatever it was, Beat something or other, one of the Beat products. We also have a leveler. We have a silo compactor, front loader, and then some front loader tools. Well, we just have a manure fork in there. You can see it picks up some of the additional resources. We also have some header trailers in here. A lot of header trailers. Then we also have 4 weights, a Kloss, an Atco, a 10-winkle, and a John Deere. And then we have some hops equipment, which is awesome. So yeah, there is a lot going on this map for sure. So here we are starting off new farmer mode inside of our house, I'm assuming. Got some nice pastries out. That's nice. Lovely. Oh, is that a collectible? Sure is. $50,000 right there for you. You wanted it. Can't get up in there. Okay. Can't go anywhere else in the house. We come outside. We have our dog, which I don't know where he's at right now. He was wandering into the house, which was kind of funny. But yeah, our truck's right there. Let's get our map pulled up in the bottom. I'm assuming this heads out of our farm. Yep. It's heading out of our farm, it looks like. Onto somewhere else. Road, main road there. We go back up in here. Big old farmyard. So right here, we've got quite a few things going on. It's going to be hard to make sure I see everything and point everything out. So right under us, we have a water tank. So that guy right there. We head over this way. We have some storage in here, which I do like these storage barns. These are quite large. So storage area here for us. Some more storage there. And then over here, we have another tank. Assuming this is like a liquid fertilizer tank. Yep, liquid fertilizer tank there. And then are these guys? These aren't bunker silos, are they? No, they're just storage silos or bulk silos. And more gates and stuff to get out of here. And we also have another big facility over here to store stuff. And then a huge storage facility along here. And as we loop around the back side here, we have our cows over here, which I'm assuming, is this the entrance over here? No, more storage over here. We do have the manure pit or the slurry pit over there. But the actual cows look like they're in this barn over here. Which is fine. I'm assuming we can probably get into here. Yeah, there we go. So big area for the cows in here. We got one of our tractors hooked up to our feed mixer right there, which is nice. A place to get the milk out right there. And then where's to put the animals in is my only question. Might be back this way a little bit. Might have just walked right past. Oh, yep, I did. Right there. Perfect. Animals in right there. Hold up to 200. We have our silo system right here, which is nice to have that. We just took a look at all this in here, correct? Yes, all this storage through there. Okay. We also have a storage facility right here, it looks like. Yep, huge open storage facility there. And over here, looks like we have ourselves a fuel tank. We also have, yeah, that's probably the fuel tank. And we also have a AdBlue tank right there. And that's the cow barn. We have a huge bunker, couple bunker silos here, not just even one. We have a couple of bunker silos there. Manure pit there. Some of our equipment is dotted about. Bunker silo 1 there. We have more storage through here. And the secondary bunker silo right there. And I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. And a couple of fertilizer tanks down this way. So we still have a little bit more farm area down here. Like our annex down here, have more space. Another storage facility. A couple of fertilizer tanks back here. And I think I've covered... oh, hayloft. I didn't cover that. And then vehicle workshop. We got here to this guy. Where's this in relation to our farms? Our farm's back there. Okay. It's kind of cool we have this out here. I like that. Vehicle workshop. If we go this way, behind it, this is its own lot, which is kind of interesting. Here's our hay loft, which is also kind of in its own area right here. Does it hook up to the rest of the farm? Assuming it would. Maybe not. These are kind of their own independent things over here, which is kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and go into flight mode here real quick. Yeah, those are. There's the workshop right there. It's one independent building, the hayloft over here. And then here is the main farm right here, which is absolutely massive. That's where it kind of started. I didn't go over to this area right here, which is that just a, potato and sugar beet storage. So I didn't take a look at that. I apologize. Took a look at everything else. Honestly, I like the look of it a lot better from up above. It kind of has a good feel to it. There's a lot going on. Definitely a larger farm operation for sure. But yeah, there we go. That's what we got going on there. So what I'm going to do is probably buy all the land just to make sure we don't miss anything as we're going about things. And I'm going to add in some money for us in case we want to buy any of the factories as we're going through. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, so we'll try to hit it all. Just across the way here, we do have there's some beehives randomly scattered about. I'm not going to focus too much on those. We do have a sheep pasture just right over here, as you can see. Sheep pasture right there for us if we want to use that. There's one of the beehives right there. I think what we're going to do from here, I think we're going to shoot out to the edge and then kind of try to make a big loop. Yeah, I think that's probably the safest way to go about it. So we're going to shoot out this way. You can see a beautiful map. Honestly, this is a really cool map. I really like the dam going across there. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I think that's has a good feel to the map there. Yeah, I like the little river system too, which is pretty sweet. Down over here, what do we got going on over here? So we're over here to this big area over here. It's got a lot of stuff, it seems like. We do have the train rental point. We have the purchase of wood. So you're going to be able to sell wood right there. At that point right there, you can rent the train. You can see right there. We also have electric charging station, production of pallets, electric charging station again, production of boards. And then we have a gas station, and an AdBlue gas station just behind over here. So I am curious about the production of pallets. So if I go ahead and hop ourselves out of flight mode, let's go ahead and just purchase it real quick. All right, if we go into our menu, you can see we also picked up some greenhouses when I bought everything. Empty pallets, there's the production recipe for that in case you guys were curious. 10 boards or 10 planks to get 60 pallets and wood chips. So there we go. Go back into flight mode. Okay, so from here, we're going to just slowly work our way north across this massive sugar beet field. I do want to take a look at the hops actually while we're just down here, just because I am super curious about those guys and what they're going to look like. Yeah, so here we go. Okay, so very similar to like vine work, it looks like, but very cool. Those are the hops, so I like that. New crop type, it's always cool to see that. If we go into build mode, nope, that's not build mode. There we go. Build mode. Do we have the ability to add more? We do. So there we go. We can add more vines if we want to anywhere else. And then while we're in here, can we add any of these factories in? It does not look like it. It is struggling to load a little bit there. No extra. We do have this guy right here, which is an extra greenhouse, heated greenhouse to get you some extra, well, to use some extra additional items. See if there's anything else under sheds or anything like that. There's gonna be a couple of things. So yeah, we have the large garage. We have that shed right there. Silos, the bunker silo small, it's an added mod. We have this guy for the Vidhostice Maps. Our containers, we got a few things over here. Mostly stuff related to gas stations or the AdBlue. Under tools, we do have the AdBlue filling station, and we'd also have the vehicle workshop, which is nice. You can place that, because I do like that workshop. Nothing new under farmhouses. Let me take a look at all that stuff. Animals, we do have the Vidhostice cow barn. We also have a horse barn. No pig barn. No sheep barn. No chickens. Bees, nothing special. Dogs, nothing special there. I don't think there's any probably added decoration items. Nope. And then landscaping textures. Those of you guys that are worried about it. There's quite a few in here. They don't have to have my favorite gravel. That one actually looks pretty good probably, so that one's not bad. But yeah, a lot of different textures in there for you if you're looking for any of those. So good amount of textures for customization, which I think a lot of you guys like a lot. So Just while we're right here, just down here, there's a couple of things that are just south of it. We have ourselves the comber and dryer for hops and the hop factory. Which one of those do we own? Starting out, we own the comber and dryer for hops. So let's go ahead and purchase the hop factory as well. Let me go ahead and just get us out of flight mode here real quick. Oh, that did not work. How can I get around this fence? Here we go. Okay. This is the comber and dryer for hops. So up over here is probably the hop factory. Yeah, where do I purchase you? Inside there, huh? Interesting. Kind of cool. Yes, buy that. And if we take a look in here, combing hops. So that's how we get raw hops and hop waste there, which is very... That one, it's the same thing as that one. So if you needed more production facility, I guess, to do that, you could do it here. But there we go. So that's that. Let's go ahead and hop back into flight mode. We do have some equipment here, I should note as well, because we do own this area. So it makes sense. Our hop equipment would be over here. Okay, so we're going to head... Well, we did kind of come over and then we headed down. Let's just keep going down this way. So just up the road, we have the Hotel Camco, which is right up over here. So there's the Hotel Camco. You can see beautiful map from up here. A lot of trees on here as well, which makes sense why you'd want the extra trees mod. We're going to continue down this road and then across this way. There's a couple of liquid manure tanks and digestate storages down here that we're going to take a look at. So, well, I guess this is the train, I should say. We're going to follow the train track down this way. The roads go across that way. This is where it all kind of comes across here. And there we have digestate and liquid manure tanks. There's also some sheds down there, bunker silos if you wanted to buy that way, which I guess right now we do technically own. This looks like kind of like a little airport right here, which is kind of cool. Train's coming across right now. We want to take a look at it real quick. Yeah, good looking train. They can haul quite a bit of stuff around with it, which is nice. We'll head out around this way. There is the log cabin sell point, and then the debris crusher, stone crusher, lime station, and water tank up this way. So we're gonna head up this way, follow this road around this way, curves up into this town area here. So again, we have sell point right down below us. We're at the log cabin sell point. Then up over here, we have a lime water point right there. Lime station is right here. And then we also have the debris crusher right there. And then this guy is actually a production facility. So I'm going to go ahead and drop down, take a look at this guy. Okay, let's go and buy that for 70 grand. And you can make lime out of stone, or you can make limestone into lime, which is kind of cool. So I like that. That goes very fast as well. So there you go. If you wanted to produce it that way, you could. Running constantly there, which is kind of nice. All right, continuing on our tour, we're just going to head up this way. We have a gas station there. And we got kind of a train silo and train rental area right there. And down here we have probably our fabric loom and clothing manufacturer. We need to take a look at that. So we'll take a look at that stuff as we head up this way. So we're going to get back on the main road, heading up this way. Right here, fuel point right there if you needed some fuel as you're coming through here. Right here we have kind of the train silo system. But then if we work our way up these switchbacks, which by the way look really cool. Oh, look at this thing. It's like a dirt track. That's awesome. So you can come out here and have some fun. That's fantastic. I love little details like that on maps. Honestly, that's really cool. But up here, we do have some clothing factories and stuff like that, which I do want to take a look at. We are in the right spot, right? Yes, I'm not crazy. Okay. Where's the sell point? Sell point looks like it's right there. There's a sell point right there. Let's go ahead and hop out of flight mode. So sell point, we should have a couple of factories, which there's, oh, maybe one's right here actually. Fabric loom. Fabric loom, you're going to make your fabric. Basically, it's your spinnery, but has pallets added in there. So it seems like pallets are going to be important for a lot of these productions, which kind of makes sense. And then this is probably our t-shirt factory where you're going to build t-shirts. $125,000 for that. And yes, there we go. You can make overalls and t-shirts, which I don't remember seeing overalls on here. Oh no, they were there. Did I miss those? I don't remember reading that one off. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on there to be fair to me, but regardless, there we go. Okay, head back down this way. If we continue on this road over to here, looks like we got ourselves a BGA. Let's hop in the menu here. We sure do. And that's where the train will go to sell. It goes to Sanov Forwarding. So there you go. We have a gas station down here, AdBlue gas station, biogas plant. all set up, good to go. And then just up north of us, we have the mill point, which we'll take a look at. So there's our BGA right here, which we don't own. So actually, let's hop down because sometimes BGAs take different materials. So let's go ahead and that looks like that's where the trigger is. Sorry for how much I've been just dropping out of the air here. Oh, is this that's a repair trigger. Okay, so not the BGA. There's the BGA trigger right there. I did think it was weird being over there. The BGA is just going to take silage, slurry, manure, and sugar beet cut. So very standard there. And then just while we're out of flight mode, let's hop over to the mill and let's purchase this guy real quick. 87,000. Take a look at it. Powdered flour. Interesting, powdered flour. That's kind of nifty. I mean, that's a product that you can sell. I want to make sure that's actually something you can sell. Or does it just replace flour? I don't see even flour. There's flour. I'm assuming that is going to represent powdered flour as well if you want to sell it. I could be wrong about that, but I'm hoping that's the case. And let's just go ahead and just composting plant. Let's purchase this guy real quick. Take a look at the productions here. Composting plant from straw, chaff, silage, grass, hay, the hop waste, or sugarcane. So there you go. That's kind of nifty. Then let's go back in here and we'll hop over to the chocolate production. And you can make chocolate using pallets in addition to the normal materials that you'd use to make chocolate. So pretty nifty. Let's go back into flight mode since we've kind of derailed our standard here. So again, BGA right here. Then we hopped up over here to this guy, which is your flour mill right here essentially. And then go back to the menu here. Up by your flour mill as well, you do have well, I guess that's just the mill out point. It's interesting how they have that on there. And then if we head down here, there's a lot of sell points going on down here. So I just kind of want to point some of them out. So right here, we have the dairy. If I tag that place, dairy sell point right there. Over here, we have the shipping, Lubeneck, right there. That's that sell point right there. Then over here, we have ourselves the heating plant, Forced Lubeneck, right over there. We continue a little bit closer. We have the pet dealer right there. And then we also have the regular animal dealer where you can buy your animals right there where my pointer is pointing. Then continuing on there, we have the compost sign up over there. We have the restaurant down there. Restaurant's right there. That's the restaurant trigger. If I go in there, yeah, it'll get rid of it. Perfect. And then we also have the grocery store Lubeneck right there. And then that's the edge of the map. And then we have ourselves our couple of factories right up over here. So again, composting plants right there. And then there's the chocolate factory right there. That was the chocolate factory, right? Am I not crazy here? Yep. Okay, perfect. Chocolate production. So that's everything going on down here. There's a lot going on through there. We're going to head up this way. There is the upper cellars and then the lower cellars sell point up this way if we head up this way. So a little solar area there. If we work our way up here, this is the upper cellar sell point. You can see there's a lot of grapevines around here. And then the lower cellars. Oh no, I went past it the wrong way. Sorry. Upper cells are over here and the lower cells right down there. So a couple of sell points for us there. Then if we hop over to this town right here, we have a couple things going on. First off, we have a riding school, which if we tag that, where is that? I'm assuming that's just a horse. Yeah, just a horse pasture right there. Interesting how they give it a different name, kind of like that. We have the shipping Dahonis right there. Probably saying things wrong, I apologize. And we also have our grape processing unit over here, which since we've been doing it for every other factory, let's just go ahead and hop. I know we're falling to the earth here. But what I want to do is I want to purchase the factory to see if there's anything different. So let's go ahead and buy it real quick. It is a little bit different price, and yeah, there's pallets in there. So again, some of the things are a little bit different. So it's good to take a look at those just to. Oops, no, I did not want to do that. That is my bad. Let's hop back down here to the grape processing unit. Okay, so and that's everything that's happening down in this town. Not a lot of stuff going on down here. If we cut up the river over here, we have the lemonade production and malt production, which we're going to want to take a look at. So again, that's just following this river up this road along here, and there's the big town we were just in. So if we just head this road straight, that'll take us up to that town there. And we got a couple production facilities here, both in this parking lot right here. It looks, oh no, sorry. One's right there and one's right across the way. We're just going to hop out of flight mode again. I know, a lot of dropping out of the air. I did warn you guys, but we're going to take a look here at this guy if we can find the trigger access. I like the images of what you can put in there. That's kind of nice. Oh, triggers over here for accessing it. Lemonade production. Okay, and you can build the, I can't even pronounce it. I'm not even trying to pronounce it. With all this stuff here, you need malt and all that good stuff right there to make the Malimo lemonade. So special lemonade for you. Considering you're putting malt in it, I'm assuming that that's probably an alcoholic beverage, and I'm actually kind of surprised it made it on here. Oh, interesting. There's a wreck over here. I like that, just kind of to close off the road. Kind of a nice little feature just to have something a little bit different up over there like that. And right here, we have the malt production, which makes sense right across the way. So barley into malt makes sense. That makes sense. That's all I got for you on that. Oops, let's go back into there. There we go. Okay. Well, I should have done this earlier. Let's fast forward time just a touch to get us up to about noon. Kind of brighten up the map just a little bit more. Okay, let's take a look at a map. So we've got around most of the map. We started here and we went over. So I haven't taken a look at any of this stuff up here. So there's still quite a bit left to take a look at. I'm going to try to cover it all. Apologize, this map tour is going to be a longer map tour. It just is what it is, apparently. So there we go. We're just going to cut straight across over to these guys right over here. Actually, we'll head up and then over. That just kind of makes more sense. So seed production, buying snow, and then there's some other productions along here as well. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a quick break in here. I'm going to go through and buy all the productions, and then I'll bring you guys back in. So I'm going to keep dropping out of the air. There's a lot of them left to do. All right, and I purchased all of them, so we should be good to go. We'll keep heading north here. We'll take a look at them as we go. They range between $35,000 like $100,000, so nothing too crazy for productions or anything like that. Get up over here to this guy. We have ourselves one of the productions here, the seed production. We get on here, seed production. You can make seeds from, well, you need stain, water, and then you can either do wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soy, or corn right there for you. So I can tell you that barley is going to be the best deal for you if you do it with barley, just because it's the highest yielding crop, and the rest of that recipe is the same. So you can do that right there if you'd like to. You do have some nice mountains back here, very mountainous actually up over here. Kind of some cool structures and things through here, which is nice. I like that. Kind of cool through here. Yeah, like that. Ooh, it's just like a little, yeah, like a little ski area. There's something up here. Is that a sell point? Up here on the mountain, the buying snow. You can buy snow there, or no, maybe they buy snow because it's a ski route. That makes most sense. And up over here we have this huge quarry area. So this is the limestone quarry. Again, you can probably get it from this buy. I'm assuming there's a buy point in there. Yep, and then you also can get it down here, and this is just the limestone. So huge limestone quarry. If you want to do some quarrying, that's definitely an option for you on this map. And then we're going to head down this way over to this, and then we'll head up and take a look at the big area here and then wrap up the tour. I apologize. We need to head the right direction. It's been a long map tour. I apologize about that. But it is a large map, so it just kind of is what it is in terms of that. Yes, this is where we're going to go right here. Starting farms down there. Here we go. We have a couple of heated greenhouses, and all the greenhouses are back there in the back. But in terms of everything else around here, just all of our pigs, and then a manure heap. So a couple pig pastures, manure heap, and then we have our harvester. One of our harvesters is right there. And now we are off to the big city up here. A few things up here to look at, which there's quite a bit going on up here. So if we take a look on here, right here we have the sugar factory. That's the Santa forwarding for the train. But the sugar factory, if we go into here, sugar beets and limestone to get all these different, the beet cuttings, lime sludge, molasses, all that good stuff there, or packets of sugar. So you can get, I'm assuming that's powdered sugar to go to sugar. So you have to produce it into powdered sugar, and then I'm assuming you take that powdered sugar and you make it into sugar. Well, no, powdered. Yep, no, that makes sense. That makes sense, since powdered sugar is the only input, so that would have to be powdered sugar there. So I'm assuming that's how that's working there. Got some interesting stuff going on here, some little lakes, whatever you want to call them. If we go back on the map here, we do have a train rental point there. We also have a cow barn right up over there for us to use if we'd like to. Kind of some interesting little details down here. I just want to get a little bit closer to take a look. I'm assuming they're saying this is like, I can't read that. That's kind of cool. Oh, and I can hear a siren. That's kind of cool as well, since we're in kind of a big city area. I like that. We can come up over here to this guy right here. There's a lot of stuff going on up over here. We have the VVT silo purchase feed production. We also have the buy fertilizer point and buy seeds point. So we have a sell point up here and then a couple of buy points. So there you go. Head back into town. Then we do have a few other things going on. So first off, right here, and this little complex right here, we just passed the grocery store, which is right there. That's that sell point. And then we have Refinery 2 and Refinery 1. We'll get to those here. Just past them, I guess, a water point and a fuel point, purchase point right there. But at the refinery here, let's go down to this productions. Refinery 2 is for AdBlue. Takes slurry and water to make AdBlue. And then the regular refiner will do it from sunflower or canola. So basically a biodiesel plant there, which is kind of cool. Across the way right here, go up to the menu. We have ourselves, well, we have a heating plant, forced. We have the production of herbicide, fertilizer, and, well, liquid fertilizer, and then fertilizer. So all those production points are right through here. If we take a look at those in the menu, herbicide is made with digestate and concentrated herbicide. Then liquid fertilizer, gosh, a lot of words, made with water, slurry, and nitric acid. Solid fertilizer made with manure and water. That's a really cheap recipe for that. But there you guys go. That is the map. I think I've covered all of it. It is quite large. It's definitely at least a 4X map. It probably is actually a 4X map, but there you go. That's why it's not coming to consoles. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.